Welcome to Kids A-Cookin', where kids come first and cooking is fun. My name is Karen, and I have AJ here helping me today in the kitchen. AJ loves to eat, so it's a good thing that he also likes to cook, right?
Yeah.
What are your favorite things to cook?
Brownies and cookies and
What are your favorite things to eat?
anything.
Well, today we are making baked potatoes with cheesy vegetables. And when it comes to veggies, cheese is considered by most kids to be a very good thing. And this recipe makes a great meal in itself, or it can be a side dish to a main course. So let's get started. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, very first thing you want to do is wash your hands like always. We've already washed ours. And this recipe begins with 8 baked potatoes. Did you know you have to poke holes in a potato or it'll explode?
No.
That'd be a good experiment though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Don't get any ideas. Now, we also have already cooked and drained 2 cups of chopped broccoli, a cup of chopped onion, and 1 cup of finely chopped carrots. These are all ready to add to our sauce that we're going to make here in just a second. To make this sauce, we are going to begin with 2 tablespoons of margarine. And we've already melted this over medium heat. So it's melted and ready to add the other ingredients. We are going to add 2 tablespoons of flour to this first. You want to sprinkle that in, and I'll whisk it while you do that. You want to just sprinkle it in there and kind of stir it in as you go so it doesn't end up in just a big blob. Now to this we're going to add 1½ cups of low-fat milk. You need to add this slowly so it mixes in, and you need to kind of stir it as you do it. So you pour and I'll mix, okay? Thanks. Okay, we've got that stirred up and mixed in pretty well. Now you need to just let this stay over medium heat and it will thicken gradually, but you just want to stir it from time to time to make sure it's not sticking on the bottom. So we just need to keep moving it a little bit. We'll just leave it over that medium heat. Now we just have to wait. And when it's thickened like it is now and it's reached a low boil, it's time to add your cheddar cheese. And we have 1 cup of shredded cheddar. You want to dump that in for me, AJ? We'll add that. This cheese sauce is a really delicious sauce, but don't expect it to look like that bright neon orange stuff that comes out of the box. This is much better. You just want to stir until the cheese is melted. And then we're ready to add our vegetables. We're going to add 2 cups of broccoli. You want to add the onion. And you can go ahead and stir those together if you want, AJ. And the carrots. 1 cup of each of those. And you just want to stir those around so that all the vegetables are coated well in the cheese sauce. Kind of scrape from the bottom and turn it over a little bit. There you go. So they all get some of that good sauce on there. You just want to keep this on low heat so they're warm, but that it's not really cooking anymore. Now the last stage of this recipe is to put them on our potatoes. We have 8 potatoes here like we mentioned before, and you just want to cut these open, make a little slice each way, and you just kind of open it up like that. That looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then we'll put some cheese sauce on here. Now if you have potatoes that you're not going to use, maybe you made some for later, be sure you refrigerate those to keep them safe to eat. And if you want them to cool quickly, you want to cut them into quarters before refrigerating. If you bake your potatoes in the oven in foil, be sure you remove that foil before you refrigerate those. We're ready to add some of this good sauce to our potato. You want to spoon some of that on there for me, AJ?
All right.
These look really good. I'm going to make one for me, and we'll be right back to try them in just a minute. The sauce recipe used here, equal amounts of margarine and flour with milk and cheese added, is a good basic sauce that can be used for lots of food. Pasta, vegetables, even over meatloaf or sliced potatoes. The cheese in this recipe adds flavor and thickening. Watch for other easy recipes that use a basic white sauce. You'll be surprised what you can cook. This is a filling and delicious dish that's perfect for a cool day. And it's a real comfort food with that cheesy sauce. Let's eat. Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
For more information about this recipe and helpful hints to make cooking easier, visit our website, kidsacookin.ksu.edu. Check out the We Need Your Help section. It could be worth your while. See you next time on Kids A Cookin'.